Hey everyone. Today I want you to think about something important. In your entire lifetime, how much money has gone through your hands? Seriously, take a moment to think about it. Maybe you made £40,000 last year at 30 years old. The first time you got a check was when you were 18. It was probably £500. Now, add up all those checks over the years. You might come up with a number like £300,000, 1 million, or even 10 million. But here's the real question. How much of that is still in your wallet? Truly, what's in your wallet right now? I'm not talking about a Capital One ad. I'm asking, what's really left? How much do you have in savings? And if you're not happy with the answer, the reason is simple. You don't know how to play the money game. And that's what today's video is all about. I'm going to cover 20 rules of money that can change your financial life. These are rules I've learned the hard way, from mistakes I've made when I had nothing left in my pocket. So let's jump right into it with rule number 1. Money is a game. It's a game. And like any game, the more you play, the better you get. If you've never played chess and you go up against someone who's played 100 times, you're probably going to lose. The same thing goes for money. The great news? You can learn this game. People often think, oh, that person is rich because they're smart. But no, they just learned the game. And so can you. Rule number 2, don't be a hater of money. Money doesn't like haters. If you constantly say things like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are this or that, you're pushing money away. It's like going on a date with someone and telling them everything you hate about what they represent. They're not going to be attracted to you. If you want money, you have to appreciate it. Rule number 3, it's a doubles game. This is where it gets interesting. The entire game of money is about doubling it. Let's say you have £1,000 in your bank account. You're just 10 doubles away from £1 million. That's right, only 10 doubles. The key question is, how soon can you double your money? Your strategy should focus on doubling it as efficiently as possible. And remember, your risk tolerance and time horizon play critical roles in this. Rule number 4, seduction money needs to be seduced. Just like a woman or man isn't attracted to desperation, money isn't attracted to people who are desperate for it. Learn how to seduce money by being smart, strategic, and patient. When you do that, money will start to come to you. Rule number 5, timing. Timing is crucial in the money game. I'm not just talking about investing at the right time, but also knowing when to cut expenses or double down. This isn't something I can teach. It's something you learn from experience. But trust me, knowing when to act can make all the difference. Rule number 6, boredom money doesn't like to sit idle. If it's sitting in a checking account doing nothing, it's going to leave you for someone who knows how to put it to work. Always keep your money moving, investing, and growing. Rule number 7, secret account. You need a secret account, a crisis account that no one knows about. This is money that can save you in tough times, like it did for me when my business was on the brink of failure. Rule number 8, don't fly first class until you have £10 million in the bank. Don't waste money on first-class flights. That extra cash can be invested back into your business or used to hire more employees. Trust me, the return on that investment is worth more than a few extra inches of legroom. Rule number 9, know your tax. Understand your country's tax system, because that's your compensation plan. If you live in a country that taxes heavily, you need to adjust your strategy accordingly. In some countries, business owners get tax breaks because they create jobs. So be a business owner and take advantage of the system. Rule number 10, end of the world mentality. Don't get sucked into the end of the world mindset. Every crisis presents opportunities. Those who have cash on hand during tough times can buy assets at a discount and come out wealthier on the other side. It's important to recognize that while the future may look bleak in the midst of a crisis, markets have an incredible ability to recover and grow over time. Rule number 11, study your politicians. Know what your politicians are doing, especially the president. Their policies will impact your finances, so adjust your strategy based on their philosophies. Rule number 12, study smart. Investors learn from the best, but don't become too religious about it. Understand their philosophies and apply what works for you. Learning from successful investors is valuable, but it's important to remember that every investment strategy has its nuances. Smart investors like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, or Peter Lynch have distinct philosophies that have guided their success. Rule number 13: play your game. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your financial goals and play your game at your pace. Everyone's journey is different. In investing, it's crucial to stop comparing yourself to others. The journey to financial success is deeply personal, and what works for one person may not work for another. Your financial goals, risk tolerance, and life circumstances are unique, so trying to mimic someone else's strategy can lead to frustration and poor decisions. Rule number 14: index. Don't just try to beat the index, beat your own goals. Focus on your personal targets rather than getting caught up in what the market is doing. Instead of obsessing over beating the market index, concentrate on surpassing your own financial goals. The allure of outperforming the market can lead to risky decisions and unnecessary stress. Remember, the index is a benchmark, not a personal yardstick. Rule number 15: befriend moneymakers. Surround yourself with people who know how to make money. If you're around them long enough, you'll start making money too. Be careful who you go into business with and always get to know them first. Rule number 16: diversification. Let's talk about diversification. A lot of people believe that true wealth is often built by focusing on a few key investments. But let me tell you, spreading your investments across a wide range of things is the safest route. If you know what you're doing, putting more eggs in a single basket and watching that basket closely can lead to bigger risks. Diversification is often for those who are wisely making bold moves, considering the risk-reward ratio. If you're confident in your knowledge and strategy, adjust the portion, but don't go all in on. Rule number 17: money is a jealous lover. Think of money like a jealous lover. It needs your attention. If you don't focus on your finances and take care of them, they'll slip away. If you're not watching where your money is going, someone else will be, and it won't be in your favor. So, stay close to your finances. Keep track of where your money is, how it's growing, and where it can work harder for you. Don't let your money sit idle or be managed by others without your oversight. The more you pay attention to your money, the more it will work for you. Rule number 18: always have a number in mind. When it comes to financial goals, always have a specific number in mind. Don't just say, "I want to be rich." How much exactly is rich for you? Is it £1 million, 10 millions, or 100 million? Set a clear, concrete number that represents your financial goal. Once you have that number, you can reverse engineer your plan to reach it. Knowing your exact target keeps you focused and makes it easier to track your progress. Without a clear number, you're just wandering aimlessly. Rule number 19: protect your wealth. Making money is one thing, but keeping it is another. Wealth needs protection. This means you need to be careful about who you trust, where you invest, and how you manage risks. Get the right insurance, diversify your investments intelligently, not just for the sake of it, and be mindful of legal protections. Consider things like estate planning, setting up trusts, and other ways to secure your wealth for the future. The more wealth you build, the more you'll need to think about protecting it from loss, taxes, and even lawsuits. Rule number 20: money loves speed. Finally, understand that money loves speed. In the world of finance, timing is everything. When you see a good opportunity, don't hesitate. Act quickly. Wealth can grow faster when you seize opportunities without delay. The longer you wait, the more likely someone else will capitalize on that opportunity, leaving you behind. Speed in decision-making and execution is key to building wealth. Just be sure that when you move fast, you also move smart. That's it for today, folks. Remember, money is a game, and like any game, you can get better at it with practice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. See you next time.